My guy, I think we're going cliff diving. I want to go there to that point. It's called Ponta Negra. It's called Ponta Negra. It can be called Punta Preta or the black tip in English. We're going there and we're gonna do some cliff jumping. So São Lourenço, this beautiful bay. So I don't know if it's a legend or not, but what people say is that São Lourenço was a volcano, and its shape of this bay that is like a half circle that goes around. It was a full circle once, but the outside that faces the ocean already fell off. So it would be a full crater of a volcano. And that's probably very true, because you see all the bombs, volcanic bombs, like those big rocks down there that we're going to visit today. They're called volcanic bombs, and they're ejected from volcanoes when they erupt. So that's the origin of São Lourenço, is volcanic origin. And then of course you see all the houses and the vineyards that were built by the colonizers of São Lourenço. We're getting here to Vigia da Areia, this beautiful bay that has a rock that looks like a boot. When I was a kid, I used to go there and jump from that boot. Today, we're going to La Ponta Negra. It's actually very crowded today. It's a Saturday. It's a beautiful day of summer. So of course everybody comes to the beach and they want to enjoy their time. It's free and it's the best of life. Look, the Portuguese flag. I was lucky enough to be raised here. Every summer when I finished school, I would come up to São Lourenço from Vila do Porto, that is the main town of Santa Maria. I would come up here and I would stay the 3 months, my holidays, I would stay up here the 3 straight months until the next school year. So I'd spend all my summers here with my grandma, my grandpa, my mom, my dad. And yeah, I just feel like a privileged kid for being raised in such an environment that you have the freedom You have that freedom to just come here and be yourself. My parents always told me, never go alone fishing, never go alone hiking. It's not a good idea to just wander around. But I know a little bit of the Azores, and when I left the house, I let my family know that I was coming this way. And now I'm just going to do some cliff diving, and hopefully nothing happens, right? You know, but you always have to be careful because everything is so technical. You can just, you know, sprain an ankle or something, or hit your head. It's always good to have somebody with you. Something happens, you have some help, right? Look at this. This is super technical. It's no joke. Just come down here and so yeah, I just went down and I want to get to Ponta Negra, so I had to swim there, but I have all my backpack and my equipment, my camera and stuff. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to go over all the way and then climb down. And I know that can be done because that's how fishermen do. They usually come this way, they climb, and that's how they go fishing. But this is a little bit of a hike, if you know what I mean. It's a little bit of a, look, solid bush, but there's a little path, and we're just gonna go take this path. Wow. My guy, this was nerve-wracking. This little passage here that goes straight down, it was really nerve-wracking. Trust me. Trust me. This is literally no joke. This is literally no joke. One of the dumbest things I ever did. I don't even know what to tell you. Oh yeah, I'm in trouble. My guy, when my mom sees this shit, my guy, when my mom sees this, I'm telling you, she's gonna be pissed off. Look at this thing, man. Like, we're talking some serious problems here if we fall. Well, probably, not probably, most surely death. Dude, seriously, I'm smarter than this. Whew. You want to talk some crazy deals? This was a crazy deal. Like, dude, this is my first time doing this hike. I know the fishermen come here and just insane. Look at my fingers, man. I'm all busted from these blackberries. This is like a, yeah, it's like a crazy adventure. Not worth it the risk, I don't think so. I'm literally on top of the black rock, Punta Negra. And this is tall from here. It's very high, very high, very high. But I reached the peak. And look, wow, look at that. Woohoo! Yeah, buddy. It's amazing. The view is amazing from here. You can see Saint Laurence in its best. Now there's a cloud, some clouds, but still beautiful. Woo! We're here! Trying to get the camera angle for this, and I can't because it's too high. It doesn't look too high, but it is way over 20 feet. Look at all that fish down there. Well, I'm telling you this, I used to dive from up here, but I'm in my 40s now, buddy. And this is no joke now. I'm getting the little shot, the little dive. Literally, check this out. I had to come all the way, climb all these rocks with my bare feet. Volcanic rock. It's no joke. It's no joke, but feels good. Feels great, man. Feels Azorian. Yeah, I feel like I'm back in town. But with the ocean, there's no heroes. With cliffs, there's no heroes. We all chase adrenaline, that adrenaline rush. I do surfing, I do a lot of things that are, you know, medium adrenaline rusher, junkie. Medium adrenaline junkie, not 100%. My guy, I did it. That was like a miniature shot, a miniature dive. But you know what? I want to get home today in one piece. So that's the dive. Well, time to pack up. I'm gonna go home. Time to get through those spikes. They call them aloe vera, but they're not. We call them babozers. Babozers. And the guys that do this type of thing, we call them baboos. Basically idiots. Yeah. But I'm not an idiot. I'm an islander. And I'm a man of the island. So that's what we do. My guy, there's no way. There's rocks everywhere. These rocks were brought here to, they were not brought here, they were here when the colonizers came. They just smashed all the rock to build the corrals. Dude, these blackberries are everywhere. Well, what I was saying, these rocks were already here. They just got smashed to make smaller rocks so they can pile up and make the corrals a vineyard. But I'm telling you, man, there's no way this was an easy job. And hopefully nobody died doing it, because the heights are crazy. The heights are crazy, and it's just an adventure for me, but we're talking about some real sweat, some probably slaves even that built this. Look, a fig tree right here. This is a fig tree. You can see the figs growing wild here. You know, that's how beautiful and sustainable this island is. But the life is hard here, always been. I was not satisfied with that jump. I used to jump and head first, and I just did a little jump. So I'm gonna go back, I'm going to swim, I'm gonna set up the camera here, and I'm gonna give a decent jump. I was just scared because it's been a long time since I've been here, but I don't know, I feel like going back and just giving a good dive. So what happened was this: I'm here at the bombs, right? And if you look there, you have the little jump where I jumped, that is about there, and now I'm gonna go dive from there. So let's go. I come here and I record these moments because they help me grow. And if they motivate someone else along the way, even better. That is the real goal of my YouTube channel. But at the core, it's personal. It's about proving something to myself. Lately, I felt stuck, comfortable, and unmotivated. I hate that feeling. I used to dive from these cliffs without hesitation. But time has a way of making us cautious, afraid to expose ourselves. The truth is, to get what you want in life, sometimes you have to take the risk. Be too cautious for too long and you stay exactly where you are. When I reached the edge, I wasn't ready. And after taking the first step, the fear felt quieter. It was like it was not there no more. I realized I didn't need to be fearless. I just needed to take action anyways. I felt the call, so now I'm going for it. My guy, I did my dive. And trust me, it could have been higher. It's been like 16 years since I dove from there. Yeah, buddy. And I always say, man, you don't start by a 20-foot cliff. You start by learning the first step, a 1-foot cliff, a little step, and a little dive. That's where you start. So if you're stuck in a moment that you're not progressing or you're not starting, man, just give a little step, man, towards your final goal. You know, that's all you have to do. Look at the nature here. Look at this beautiful nature. You know, I could have been home now, just doing nothing, you know? No, but I came out, I got out of the house, and I'm challenging myself. So I challenge you to do the same. Take a look around. Is it raining outside? So be it, enjoy the rain. So many countries that have no rain. Is it too hot? Embrace it. Go for a jog, take some water with you. You know? It all starts like that. I'm not saying I'm in the top of the world, I'm a super athlete, or I accomplished, you know, a gold medal in the Olympics. But I'm happy. I'm happy with my little jumps from the cliffs, with my little runs, with the things I look around. I see goodness everywhere. You know, even if I cannot go around the world in a private jet, I look around and I try to make the most out of my day, out of the things that I have around me. You know, it can never be so bad. You know, if you're not in a country that is surrounded by war, ravished by war, if you eat more than twice a day, and if you're healthy, there's no reason for you to not fight for a better you. There is no reason. And I like to motivate people. That's why I started my channel, to motivate people to make the most out of their lives, even if they don't have nothing. You know, quit drinking, quit smoking, stop spending money in bad habits, stop eating junk food, cook your own fresh food, grow your own vegetables. That's it. That's where the profit is, you know, is on sustainability, you know, and start with your body and your soul and your mind. You can do it. If I could do it, if I did it, because I did it, you know, I've been there. I've been stuck in a couch, drinking a 6-pack or a 12-pack of beer every day, smoking a pack of smokes, smoking marijuana, you know? And slowly I casted all my bad habits. And I'm not free from falling on them again. You know, I keep my guard up because it's to the most confident people that say, just one day, just one cigarette, just one beer, it's gonna be okay, just one slice of pizza in a birthday party. No, man, there is no birthday parties, there is no Christmas beer, there is no Easter joint, there's none of that. There's only this. If you're happy with this, trust me, it's the biggest happiness you can have. It's eat fresh food, breathe fresh air, and have a healthy lifestyle. That is just a recommendation. Of course, do whatever you want. The life is yours. but there's no excuses. You can do it. Trust me. Yo, there's many ways to get to paradise, and trust me, this is one of it. This is one of the ways. This wall just broke and it goes straight to the beach. That's one of the ways to get to paradise. Be careful how you get to paradise. You know what's interesting? This little rock. This little rock is called Pedra Pomus, and it's basically a rock that comes from inside of a volcano. And believe it or not, this rock can float, and I'm gonna show you that. I just have to find a place to make it float. Let's go. There they are, those little buggers. See? I told you that would float. Okay, my guy, one last dive before I go home. I'm gonna dive from the boot. They call that rock the boot. Let's go. Many people grow up and forget how to play, how to laugh without reason, how to explore without a map. But me, I like to keep it spicy. I like to shake it off, those rigid norms of society, and dance at the edge of what's expected from others. I got over those preconceptions, what people think I should be doing, what they think I should behave. I got over the fear of answering that wild little voice inside of me. The one that says go and have fun and live. Because when you ignore that voice, you start fading. And I'm not here to fade. I came here to burn with joy and curiosity, with the kind of freedom that doesn't ask for permission. So I choose to stay awake, to stay playful, and to stay alive inside. I hope you enjoyed this adventure as much as me. I'm pooched, man. All these dives, jumps, swimming, crawling. It was a good day. Well, if you enjoyed the video, stick around for the next adventure. I have plenty of them. It's always something happening out there. So, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.